Hi guys, Akudede here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's lovely to have you. But if you're old, hey boo, it's nice to have you back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this delicious black chili sauce, or what we call in Ghana, black Shito. This is my very own recipe that I've developed over the years, okay? You may enjoy this better than the ones you're used to, so I'll encourage you to give it a shot, and then let me know in the comment section below how it goes. I'm very sure you're going to love it just as I do. Here are the ingredients we're going to need for the sauce. I'm going to list all of them in the description box below, so if you're not able to memorize them, don't worry, just go in the description box and you have them all listed there nicely. So I noticed a lot of people don't like to make black chili sauce at home. That's because it can be quite tedious to make, okay? And that's because of a couple of mistakes that we make when we're making it. So today I'm here to help you eliminate such little mistakes, avoidable mistakes, so that it will be fun and easy for you to make your own black sauce at home. First up, you need to make sure that your vegetables are nicely washed and cleaned. Now, when I wash my vegetables, I leave them to sit for a bit just so it dries up completely, because we don't want to introduce any kind of water in our sauce or in any of the vegetables or ingredients that we're using. So if you noticed, I used some oil to blend my onions. You need to make sure that it's nicely and smoothly blended. The same applies to the ginger and garlic. Now take much notice of the ginger, because you want to make sure that it is very clean and there's no sandy substances whatsoever on it. So ginger, garlic into the blender. I'm adding some black pepper, oregano, some rosemary, and then aniseed. So this is what makes my black chili sauce different. I don't add cloves and so many other ingredients, okay? These are the only ingredients that I use, and then the rest of them I'm going to show you later. But make sure that your ingredients, the spices, are very smooth. The last thing you want is to be crunching on some dried herbs as you eat your shito or black sauce. I mean, it won't be fun to do. It's going to taste weird. So you make sure that it is very smooth. In my pan, I added some oil, some curry powder, and now I'm going to fry these onions until every single water is out of it, and then until it's nicely fried and slightly browned. Guys, if my voice is not sounding right, it's because I edited this video around 3 a.m. and I'm supposed to be sleeping actually, but I'm trying so hard for my night sexy voice to be out of this, but it's not working, so please pardon me, okay? So we're going to continue stirring this onions until, like I said, it's slightly brown, and then we can go ahead with our tinned tomato paste, okay? So make sure that we're going to fry this tomato paste really well. Now every stage in making your black sauce matters, okay? Because if you skip or you jump over certain steps, it's going to take you all the way back, or it's going to increase your cooking time. So make sure that the onions are nicely fried, the tomato paste is also nicely fried before you go on. So anytime you're going to add something, make sure the previous thing is nicely fried. I don't know if you understand me, but I hope I'm making some sense here. One key thing is also to know that when you're making this sauce, you need to stir continually, because it can easily burn, and you don't want to have burnt sauce. When this sauce burns, it tastes bitter, and you don't want to have any bitter taste in your mouth. It's going to ruin all of the other dishes you're going to eat it with. Now it's time for us to add our mixture of spices. This is so aromatic, and the moment it hits the pan and everything comes together, the flavors are amazing. Like the aroma, the flavor, so good, so amazing. You guys should try this recipe. It's really good. Now one thing too is when I deep fry my meat and chicken and all this stuff, I usually reserve the oil. If I don't have anything to do with the oil, I just reserve it, clean it, and then leave it for when I need to make some black chili sauce, because this sauce here takes a lot of oil. So you want to make sure that when you have good oil, which has flavors, you're going to reserve it and then use it later. I'm going to show you in a bit. I have just added powdered chili to the sauce. We're going to stir this. So what I do is I don't add everything in at once. I add it in bits, so in about 3 turns. So you add the first one, you make sure you stir it nicely, let it incorporate into the sauce, and then you can add the second one and then stir as well. Now we're going to build on the heat because you don't know how much heat there is in each chili that was blended. So you go in little by little, because when it gets too much, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, when you put in too much. So when you go little by little, you're able to build it to your desired heat preference. Once you put in your powdered chili, you can see that the oil is going to vanish, sort of. So at this point, we're going to add the oil I was talking about. Now look, this is the oil I've been using to deep fry my chicken, my meat and stuff. So it's filled with so much spice and flavors. Okay, that into our sauce is going to help make it more flavorful and taste good as well. So we're going to add the oil in bits as well. As and when we need it, we add it. Okay, but make sure you don't add too much of your old oil. Try and get in with the fresh oil as well. Just mix everything and then make it come out really good. So I've added some stock cube, shrimp stock cube, and then some salt to taste. We're going to give this a good mix and then continue frying it. Now we can get in with our powdered fish and then our powdered shrimp. Now this stuff is really compulsory when you're making your black chili sauce. So please make sure that you have it. Do not skip it. And then continue to stir it and make sure it does not burn. Also take note of the change in color of the sauce as we go. Like every point or every step, the color changes. And this is because you're trying to get it to be dark. It's supposed to be dark, not burnt. Burnt sauce is also black or dark. So make sure you have black or dark chili sauce, but not burnt chili sauce. Burnt chili sauce is a no-no for us. Here I'm dropping some bay leaf as well, just to build on the flavors and the aroma. Continue to stir, don't forget to stir and stir. Finally, I'm adding some powdered pepper, and then I'm going to add some rosemary as well. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, come on, please click on the subscribe button now and click on the bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new content. It's absolutely free. Now this is how dark chili sauce or black chili sauce should look like. It's almost done. It is delicious, it's tasty. You can have it with so many dishes. You can have it with wache. There's a wache video on this channel, so go get it and make some wache with your shito. You can have it with kenke, some yam chips, some chicken, anything that you want, you can go in and have it with it. Now you can store this for up to 3 months or even more depending on how you keep it. So if you keep it in a container or in a bottle, make sure you leave a layer of oil on top, and then make sure that anytime you're going to fetch some, you're going in with a clean spoon or a clean fork so that it doesn't go bad and you can have it for a long time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.